So in my opinion, writing specs has become the most important and the most leveraged thing that you can do as a developer that wanna leverage AI. And today I will share with you one tip that helped me a lot to write like better specs. And that is, instead of writing things just in markdown, I visualize them. I use graphs, I use freeform where I draw things, then I use OneNote where I put the notes together, and I like to like visualize with the map feature. For example, in the notebook LM, or maybe even in Claude, you can generate the SVG artifact, or how is that called? I don't really know. You've got the idea. So basically, you need to visualize things, because when you visualize them, your brain just works better and he can like understand and put things together. So try it. And now we are gonna show the example. So what I like to do recently is that I just create and draw in Excalidraw, drop down like these boxes where I described what kind of things will happen in that specific agentic like phase. The first thing that I always do is that I describe the problem, then I describe the agents, what they will be doing. For example, ask me question that is essential, write test suite, think about the edge cases. Right, you are gonna mention things so he will not forget, and that is important in that markdown to do. So what the agent should do. You need to like list out things to like find out what you want to do in that specific session. That is probably the most important thing, and you can write it somewhere and put it into like your database or something where you will know in the future when you want to use this specific thing, you will get like that point of thinking about edge cases, thinking about architectural decisions, writing test suite. You have these things written down, and when you will be creating a new kind of agent, you will just copy that and put that into that new workflow that you have just recently created. So that is the agent description. Then there is agent output and question answer. The agent will give you questions that you need to answer to like clarify things. Then you are gonna iterate, or you're gonna execute, and after everything you are gonna validate the output. And of course, in the end, you need to roll out the code and push it maybe into the production, or push it somewhere to your colleagues or something. Also, what you can mention here, if you are using Claude Code, you can mention like call agent, call hooks, run specific part like a workflow, create like a spec orchestration tool. That is also like really important tip that you can apply. So actionable step for you: when you will be creating the next spec, try to like draw it and visualize some parts. I guarantee you that you are gonna see huge benefits when you will do it, because your brain will think different. When you just type things in markdown, you will not see these like connections in your brain. You need to try it to like see that it just works, because I wouldn't be making this video if the thing that I have just described didn't help me. So draw your next spec. You will see how I mentioned creativity improvements, you will think about it more, and you can reuse it. Like in every video, I've put starting point for visualizing in the description. And if you like this kind of videos where I share advice that I find beneficial for me, leave a subscribe, and I guarantee you that you are gonna see like this kind of short videos that are like valuable, and you can instantly apply them without wasting like any time on long content that is like 1 hour long, and you will not get basically any actionable advice where you can't really try things, because it's so much like information and you are not gonna try anything. That's like my biggest problem when I watch these AI videos. I just don't apply almost anything, because the video is so long and so complex that, so in my way, I like to like pick up one thing at a time and just try that, and then when I will try that, I will move on the next thing. So that's my methodology, and that's why I just make these kind of videos short. So thank you for watching, and see you on the next one.